The storm had now definitely abated, and what thunder there was now grumbled over the more distant hills, like a man saying, "And another thing," 20 minutes after admitting he had lost the argument. Douglas Adams. Sometimes I finish a story and I find myself with facts and tidbits that did not fit into the main narrative. What do I do with this information? How do I use it? The part of my brain that loves lore will not allow me to simply forget it. So when that happens, we turn to and another thing. Cyre 13:13. While talking about the day of mourning, one can easily be distracted by the devastation that the event caused. Yet it is impossible to properly study that without looking at all the smaller things that the larger explosion caused. This includes looking at the train rail known only as the Mourning Rail, Cyre 13:13. The day of mourning was the single greatest disaster to ever occur on the world of Eberron. Millions upon millions painfully died. It was a mysterious calamity that wiped out Cyre's entire population, decimated the invading armies, and transformed the kingdom into a mutated wasteland. In the city of Metrol, the capital of Cyre, many saw the dangers approach. Scared innocents piled into lightning rails, elemental-powered trains, and rode them out of the kingdom towards safety. Nearly every train that departed on time successfully escaped. Cyre 13:13 did not. As the enemy armies fell upon Cyre, the nobles and the wealthy vowed to stand by their kingdom. They would fight and survive alongside the brave soldiers. No noble or wealthy socialite would dare be seen fleeing the kingdom. A Cyre noble was a loyal one. Lightning rail after lightning rail was filled with thousands of citizens and then fled from the kingdom. One lightning rail, however, was forced to remain. Cyre 13:13 was the last train. It was full and waiting to depart, but it was never given permission. Instead, it was ordered to sit there and wait. Hundreds of citizens sat upon the train, scared and petrified. The truth was, the departure's hold was ordered by a mysterious wealthy VIP. This coward socialite was desperate to flee. When he arrived at the station, hundreds of innocents were forced off of the train to make room for him, his retinue, and more importantly, to maintain the secrecy of his cowardice. That train wasn't leaving until he gave it the okay. But when the lightning rails finally departed, it was far too late. A red light filled the sky, bright enough to blind the soldiers on the field of ruin. Suddenly, a massive explosion occurred, destroying the nation Cyre and devastating the military forces of each side. Cyre 13:13 fled down the rails, using every inch of elemental magic to push them further. They were desperate to outrun the devastating blast, but the lightning rail was too slow. The disaster of the morning overtook them. As the blast reached them, every passenger closed their eyes, cried, and waited for death. The last thing they saw was the cabin filling with mist. And another thing. In the moment of destruction, the mist claimed the lightning rail. It ripped the train from reality and transformed it into a mobile domain of dread. Now the passengers sit on the train, forever trying to escape the destruction, forever waiting for death. At the front, in the VIP section, sits the domain's dreadlord, the last passenger, forever being punished for his greed and cowardice. If you ever find yourself on a mysterious train, with scared riders, a lone passenger in the front, and wells of necrotic energy powering the train, you'll want to look for an exit, but none of the doors will open, because Cyre 13:13 only makes one stop, and it only carries the dead. Thank you for listening, have a safe journey home, and the golem will show you to your portal.